too. But that doesn't happen in America.
Take the mask off.
Yeah, because in America, let me tell you, you get yourself capped in the ghetto real soon, you talk shit. Let me tell you, it's like straight up fucking shit. You know, I lived in Venice for like 25 years, and I was on the borderline. The Shoreline Crips were there, and the V13, the Latino gangs were there. If they wanted to sling crack, I had a house with a big fence around it. You just use my house. I don't want to know about it. Just leave me an 8-ball under the carpet. No, but anyway. But I mean, seriously, that to me is where you have to find the soul of contemporary South African filmmaking. It's right in your experience.
Do you want to take some questions from the group? Are there any questions that you might have?
No, I overpowered them.
Okay, you can go on, I guess.
No, I think what I would love to meet does anybody know who directed? Weren't you in one of those in Big City Dreams? You look just like the girl in Big City Dreams.
No, I was not.
No, she, the girl next to you.
Which one? This one?
She
She
looks just like her. But anyway, what I know. But who directed? Do we know who directed these movies? They weren't there. They weren't even presenting their films. Where did they? Those films. I want to find those guys, right, or whatever girls, whatever they are.
I was on the Feral team.
The which one?
The Feral. Have you watched the Feral?
No, I want to see more. I need to get a list of the other films.
They played it yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday what happened on that? You did some crazy thing. But I'm so glad that I saw what I saw, because there was a moment there. There's going to be more of that, right? And what I liked about the films was they were unpretentious. They weren't like, you know, it's very hard when you're working in like a very dominant culture like America to be pretentious, because they really don't accept it. I know I consider my films failures. I've never made the film that worked for me. I think I got my taste of freedom in the 80s doing rock videos that were very successful, so I knew what it was like to have a hit, which is a great feeling. It's really cool to have a hit in that American environment, because, dude, there's an energy that you cannot imagine. When your shit goes to #1 on the American charts, it's #1. Yeah. It's not #2 in America and #1 somewhere else. It's #1, period, right? And that is an insane feeling. It really is an insane feeling, right? And, you know, I would love to have that. I mean, the guy who did District 9 did get that. I mean, that movie was a hit, right? A big hit, and everybody in America, black, white, everybody loved that film. I mean, then he just fucked it up. He proved my point with his follow-up films. But anyway, but I think there's a moment. Do you remember the movie City of God? Did you ever see that, the Brazil movie? I mean, there's a city of God that's going to come out of a township here for sure. It's going to come, right? It's just a question of when it's going to come, right? And I think it's also a question of how integrated the indigenous filmmakers get in the production of TV commercials, right? Because TV commercial directors learn a lot about shooting, lighting well, and framing well, and making visual moves, you know, understanding narrativity, you know, to way to tell a fast story. Like, the great commercial, like Ridley Scott was a TV commercial director. Tony Scott was a TV commercial director. My friend Catherine Bigelow was a TV commercial. I did hundreds of TV commercials. Now that's hard work to get, right? Because that's another white-dominated fucking field. But someone's got to make a stand and say, hold on, this is, we're selling, you know, what was that? Washing powder. You remember these, when I was young, Omo, instant foaming Omo, keeps the white whiter and the black blacker. Dude, I mean, the most racist fucking ad ever in the history of commercials, right? Remember that? I don't know if you might be younger than me, I don't know. But that ad was insane. But there's a way, there's an agency. Someone has to just take a stand and get in there, because that's a way where you want people to pay you to learn, right? When you're in a society where you can't count on getting money from anywhere, like we had to do in America, we had to learn how to, you know, make our way. So I figured out, like, I'm going to get jobs. I saw how rock videos were made. I can do that. And I just came and banged on the fucking door. It was like, nobody wanted, it didn't matter if I was a white, nobody wanted me to go make their videos, right? And plus I wasn't even legal, so I wasn't allowed to make those videos. That was a whole bunch of steps you had to do. You just got to do the work. right? And the work doesn't require sitting around and theoretically discussing how you're going to do the work. Because you can do that, and that's a tautology. You can just go round and round and round in circles. The work is getting down and doing the work, like those kids who directed Big City Dreams and the Fragments movies, and whatever else I'm going to try and see before I get out of here. Yes, question?
Thank you for your interesting talk. I was wondering...
Am I